You know, so yesterday with all the left and right, is he getting fired? He's not getting fired. Ups and downs. He announced a squad. Apparently, he's not getting fired, at least for now, because for whatever reason, no problem.
But what's the problem? What is it? Why should they fire him?
Yeah, I'm saying he's not getting fired. I want him fired.
But no, but you see, I think what you want is a better Black Stars.
Yes.
Firing of a coach is one of the many things that we have to do. But we always position this firing as the easiest magic.
Yes. It's the larger point I'm coming to.
And then suddenly everything turns around.
Yes, but it's the larger point I'm trying to make.
Let's look at the guy's way of doing things, the way he's been cultured all these years, and compare to the composition of our football management fraternity in this country.
And that's the point.
Indiscipline.
Somebody's calm down.
And all those things.
So
they wake up, hey, let's sack him. Let's sack him. Sack yourself first.
I won't sack myself first. I won't sack myself.
No, I'm talking about people who manage the whole system, you know, from the GFA to the sports authority, whatever. They said they should resign first.
Yesterday,
they shouldn't worry us.
You know, Samens makes the point about yesterday when all this was going on and doors were being knocked on and the cases were being made. It ended up about being in that you haven't made a compelling sporting case. He's played 7 games, he's lost only 2, and the 2 are not official games. So sporting wise, it doesn't make sense. Financially too, it will not make sense at this time to be paying that kind of compensation.
Even Akono, you haven't finished paying.
Yes, so
you haven't finished paying the ones that you sack greedy. Then you want to sack another one. And the people who always are in a hurry to take the sacking decision, they are taking their per diem all the time. You know, they should forfeit their per diem so that we know they are sacrificing. These boomful per diems that they've been taking everywhere they want to travel. Meanwhile, you can watch the thing on the screen. You should go and sit down somewhere.
You know, but the thing is this: there's work to be done. Okay, and the work that needs to be done requires everybody to work hard, particularly those in the space of managing the game, coaching the game. Okay, like I said, I'm not very happy with Hughton's output so far. Timing was a bit iffy, if you ask me, for this. But he needs to.
What should be the benchmark? What are you comparing with?
You mean Hughton? No, I'm looking at the team's performances just generally. They have not played well under him.
But okay,
they
I get that. You are into football. I get that.
Yes.
How do we bring back people who are expert to come and play back in the Black Stars and think that we'll get a different results? Because there are interest groups who are pushing for their own people to be seen in the Black Stars jerseys. We should confront those things first.
And I'm coming.
People who have been playing Black Stars for almost 20 years. If you were good 10 years ago, what's the guarantee that you will be good today? Indeed, our inability to discover new talents and give new talents proper opportunities. No. Now, if you're a proper talent and you don't have connection, you end up in the Black Stars.
But there are a couple of things he's done that are not exactly good. I would address.
Okay, no, I'm saying we should address all.
Oh, yes, I'm addressing all. I'm addressing all. Don't worry. I just need 3 minutes for this. You see, one.
No, you have 5 minutes.
On Hughton's side of things, someone spoke about setting team culture. I think that from what I know now, from my conversations with some of the players and other things, the culture is a bit lax under him. The players feared Otado for some strange reason. There was a day that Alamate picked a taxi to training.
He was late.
Because Otto was in the back of the bus. Everybody was in the bus. It's not that the bus had left. They saw him approaching like this. When he got to the bus, Otto said, close the door. He was a minute late. They asked him to pick a taxi to training that day, not here, elsewhere. Breakfast was compulsory for everybody in the national team. These days, it is not. You can decide to go. He's changed a few things that have not helped him. He needs to rethink some of those things again. Okay. Maybe he might have thought that, this is my way of team building, whatnot. But it's impacted on performances. And I was talking to people where the man is very stressed. I spoke to somebody in Kumasi the other day who told me about the fact that Chris met her She doesn't even like football.
Yeah, and he wanted
he was just ranting.
He wanted to let it all out.
Yes, he just wanted to talk to somebody. And he spent a good 30 minutes talking to this person who doesn't even like watching football.
But what is frustrating you?
Yeah, he was frustrated.
Why?
Everything about how he seems to be putting in his best and he's not getting outcomes. So he ended up just ranting that morning to that person in Kumasi, And so he needs to fix those things. But
the players, are they fixing them?
Calm down. But those things cannot also be fixed if the larger culture around him is not fixed. And that's what I've been talking about for some time now. That our unwillingness to do things properly always means that the person or a coach comes in, works in a silo, basically. He's not plugged in properly. Okay, so he ends up by himself working in the best way that he can work. And we haven't had results born out of that. The general system needs to improve for everybody. I don't need to go into details about what needs to improve. Those who know what needs to improve. The management needs to improve. Our use of allocation of resources needs to improve. Someone spoke about people traveling and collecting big money, things that can be used to create better training spaces, used to improve opportunities for players and even the coaching staff. That long term would mean that if a person like Hughton came in, he would have access to a certain level of world-class activity around him for a world-class national team. Does not exist at the moment. Okay, so we make it up as we go. There seems to be just too much of an interest in being part. Like, we went to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Gave people $100,000 for whatever reason. Money that could have been used to do things that long term, perhaps Hughton would be a beneficiary of. Okay. Now we are here. He has to figure out where the team is camping. I don't think that Hughton's in his ideal work environment, his teams camp in hotels. And they have to move where he has to avoid somebody and do this. No. They would be in a proper camp.
Yep.
They would leave a room, go to breakfast, and walk through a tunnel and go for training. Come back. He's able to monitor those things. Those things are not in existence for him here now. But he has to make do with that. Okay? So let's try and improve the system as it is. But what he must understand is that Ghanaians are very worried about their Black Stars.
Yeah.
Like, as I was at my Tunga game yesterday during that local derby, people expect results. And people expect performances as well. So that is my simple message to him. He's still at the job. The FA people don't want him at the job. That one, look, they can't deny it all they want. The people at the FA don't want him in the job. And they've made it clear they don't want him. If they could fire him and pay him themselves, they would. But it's not their money.
The FA people, what have they done right themselves?
That's the point I have made.
The state of our football.
Look,
let me
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
We have
Mauritania.
When
Gianni Infantino visited Mauritania, do you know where he slept when he visited them? He slept at their football facility. It's so good
Mauritania
that Gianni Infantino, FIFA boy, he didn't sleep in a hotel.
Wow.
He slept there at the football
Properly built.
With what money?
Just like Morocco.
With FIFA money. With like Morocco.
If he goes to sleep at Papa, we'll take him to Kolebu.
If Gianni Infantino visits us,
if he doesn't get bitten by a scorpion, the mosquitoes will kill him. His two things: either the scorpions kill him or the mosquitoes will get him. So we won't even try. We'll give him.
So there are different layers.
Of course. Who built the one in Mauritania? Is it a government?
No,
it's just judicious use of.
It's judicious use of.
It's a government.
FIFA gives,
and then you add.
They give money to the federation.
It's just judicious.
I don't know whether our own it goes to the consolidated fund.
No. You see, FIFA pays
The one
money
that
to the
the
federations.
NHL money goes inside, that they cap it. You know?
But that's also the point I've complained about. You see, we have not allocated the resources well as a state.
That's what I'm saying. That
And the FA has also not done well by
big
making
fix of
compelling arguments.
let's go and sack the coach. They sack the coach
make a better-
as if the
make a
coach
better
has
case.
offended you.
But coach needed the performances in Nkoyo.
Well, I'm not into football, but
yeah,
from
but
what
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
I don't think that we are at that place yet.
You know what I'm saying?
Make
That
an emphatic decision that it has to be with the
No,
It has to be
no,
about the coach.
No, but the
it
point
has
is,
to be about every other thing, including some,
because-
improvement
Yes,
from the coach.
Because the
But
point is, if you sack him,
just-
whoever comes will still struggle.
so
That's the point. I mean, he'll still struggle.
Sometimes that's the point we are making.
So that's why I said that
Yes.
starting from the
No.
coach,
That is a no. The performances will have to
GFA before they think
But
we are small
sacking
boys and
him
girls.
there
The
is
performances
off.
have to improve.
The sacking him, that
Me,
option
the Ghana, I
should
know,
not
no.
be
The
on the
Ghana
table.
Blasters, I have no. They don't take friendly matches seriously.
But you share your phone in 20 minutes. Oh.
Well, maybe they were looking at something else.
Which is the culture thing.
We don't want
No,
to go
but
into
I'm
what
just saying, for those who are close to Chris, he needs to fix the culture thing. I think his
Too
handling.
many people are pushing the man. That's another thing. Too many people.
Well, he should find out. He should listen to proper people. Then he should find.
Are there proper people?
I don't know. He decides who he listens to in the end.
The people,
so he
the
should
people
listen to proper
around,
people.
no. Everybody wants their own players. I mean, what kind of country is this? You like Godfred, you manage football teams. Then the next we hear is you are GFA executive. No, then your 3 players from your team. What's the name of the team?
Taking over.
That's
My team. My personal team. Taking over FC.
Taking over FC.
Yeah.
Suddenly, taking over FC. Defenders from taking over FC. Striker, midfielders. That's what we see. Even if they share safe. I mean, how do you, somebody who doesn't have a team playing actively in some Eastern Europe somewhere, that every time we are calling Blaster, is the first name we call. And we say that it has to do with the coach. People are pushing. And they should blame themselves too.
That is true.
It's not just about the coach. The coach, maybe, yes, but we sack the coach and all these people are hanging around, pushing their interest, I mean, look, I don't want to mention names, but at times somebody is injured, but because he's connected to somebody there, you see that, hey, the first call, he's there.
You want to leg the pin up.
You are leg the pin.
So listen to the Citi Breakfast Show. Now GCB will give you a great personal loan. Just speak to them. They have the big move personal loan promo. You can get up to